So, I went to the diabetic counselor. I went yesterday. So basically I met with the nurse practitioner because the class that I have to take is not for another week. And, you know, they obviously don't want me to go another week without, you know, testing my blood glucose levels and be mindful of my carbs and whatnot. So, it's not going to be as bad as I originally thought. I really hyped this up in my own brain to be really awful and really difficult to manage. It's not going to be that difficult, knock on wood. So I'm very relieved at that fact that it's not going to be as difficult as I originally thought. I do have to take my blood glucose levels 4 times a day, but what are you gonna do? I mean, you know, I'm in this situation and there's nothing else I can do but do it. But take care of it and take care of my kids. So, you know, I don't care about myself, to be honest with you. I could give 2 shits less. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing the finger pricks and stuff like that. I'm gonna record myself doing it in a second. So now I'm just gonna kind of walk you guys through what I have to do as far as checking my blood glucose levels. I was given the Freestyle Light, and they basically told me, they gave me a choice of 3 meters, and they chose this one for me just because they said it's better if you are anemic, and I'm anemic as well, so hooray. Yeah, yay. That's only recent too, since the pregnancy. This doesn't need a lot of blood, where the other ones will need a little bit more. So, no coating required. Freestyle Light is what I use. Comes in a little convenient little pouch like this, and everything is inside. You have your meter, your test strips, and your little finger pricker thingy. And I put in there cotton balls and alcohol to kind of give it a little bit more sanitary thing. So I'm gonna do it right now, and we'll see where I'm at because I just had dinner. So take a little piece of the cotton round, or the cotton ball. I always put it in a little bitty ball, and I'm putting it on my computer right now, so whatever. I'm gonna take one of the test strips and get it ready. So you should hear a very small beep, not my phone beep, when you put it in. You hear that? Maybe? No, I doubt it. So the butterfly thing is supposed to go on its way out. So you'll see that it's waiting for blood, basically. And the only thing you do with this guy is that on the inside, it has your little bitty tiny pea-size joke of a needle. She showed this needle. Ah! Come on, really? This thing. It's so small you can't even see it. It's teeny as shit. Look at this. It's stupid. It's laughable. You're funny. You're dumb. I don't like you. So you cover it back up, and you can dial up the pressure. And I always have it at 2 because 1 didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. But you pull back on this little guy right here, and it like engages it. Take one of your fingers. I've been doing the middle finger. It's been working so far. So this right here, the little button kind of releases the needle. It's very quick. I hate when you have to do the finger prick test, and that always hurts, but this feels nothing like it, not at all. Like, nothing like it. So I was being a huge baby about it. In the beginning, I was like, ah, I'm like, fuck it, just do it. Didn't hurt at all. So, I like to they say take your finger and get it to a red state so the blood kind of rushes to the top. And all you do, you prick your finger and you squeeze the blood out. And they want you to do a clean catch, which basically means you wipe off your first batch of blood and you squeeze off a little bit more. And then you take one side of the meter and it beeps, and it'll show you your blood glucose level. 81. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, so I mean, I had a big dinner too. I ate a half a piece of pumpernickel bread. It was pretty thick because I wanted that sweetness. I had 2 pieces of sirloin steak that was this big that I cut up, and I put a lot of veggies in it, with a 1/4 cup of cheese and 2 tablespoons of fat-free sour cream and some shallots, and that's what we ate for dinner. And then we had dessert too. I had sugar-free Jell-O with a little bit of Ready Whip, and 81. Didn't really affect me whatsoever. So now I'm free to eat another snack before bed. I'll probably have my snack at about 9, maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it will be something that is fatty. That's fatty and it's just delicious. So I usually like to have like a dessert type thing. I can do that. You can do something with carbs, something with protein in it. I think ideally they want protein in it, but I want ice cream. They usually want me to track it on paper so I can fax it in at the end of the week, but I really like tracking on my phone as well, just for my own sake. And there's a program called Blood Pal. It looks just like that. It looks like a blood drop. They start you off with a free version, and then as soon as you do like 5 or 6 entries, they have you purchase it, which is like $1, so whatever. I bought it. So I've been entering my blood levels for the past 2 days. It's a really good way to track. I like it because it's handy, especially if you don't have a pen at hand and you just are doing this on the fly. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you that I made a huge big deal of this whole thing, and I feel stupid for doing so because it is going to be not that bad. And I wanted to let all the ladies know that have been diagnosed with gestational diabetes or have a fear of being diabetic during pregnancy, that it's not as horrible and as big of a change as you feel it's gonna be. So I feel relieved. I hope that somebody got something out of this video. Because if you see my video, 2 videos before this, I was losing it. Pretty scared about this whole thing, but it's very manageable. Yeah, so that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. Yeah.